Citybuzz turns New York City inside and out this August, and here are some of our fave outdoor adventures. You can actually kayak on the Hudson. Stop in at the downtown boathouse to grab a kayak paddle and life jacket. Get plenty of kayaking tips from the staff. It's open all summer, completely free. And just steps away, Sunset Salsa is heating up the Triangle on 14th Street and 9th Avenue with free lessons and the best of salsa music every Thursday night. Lessons start about 6:30 and dancing goes from 7 to 9.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy to introduce yourself.
And any time of day, pick up some good vibes at Madison Square Park, where the interactive sculptures, head sounds, are making some noise. These shapes, which are a tribute to an old Beach Boys album, play various sounds and animal noises. You're meant to be touched, so if you can get someone to join in, you can make beautiful music together. One of the best outdoor sports in New York City is window shopping, and lots of it right on Madison Avenue. Inside these stores, some architectural gems themselves are unfolding the first looks of the Fashion Fall runway collections at DKNY at 60th Street, at Donna Karan, the collection line at 68th and Madison. And Ralph Lauren is on both sides of 72nd and Madison. Also, Lanvin has a new cool store at 68th and Madison. Stores on Madison generally open from 10 to 6, by the way, and in Soho a bit later, closing at about 8.
If you want to see contemporary artists experimenting and making new work, the best place to go is in Chelsea. Chelsea, which is on Manhattan's west side, has hundreds, literally hundreds of really great galleries showing living artists from not only New York City, but all over the country and in fact all over the world.
To the rack with him. We'll tear you joint by joint.
Okay, let's not spend so much money. There is Shakespeare in the Park for free at Central Park's open-air Delacorte Theater. This summer, it's a star-studded lineup with As You Like It and Sondheim's Into the Woods until August 25th. By the way, to line up for free tickets, you gotta get there early. New York's affection for the performing arts is always on display at Lincoln Center.
The place to start your Lincoln Center visit is here at the David Rubenstein Atrium. The atrium is home to LC Tix, and our Zucker box office is open Tuesday to Sunday, and it sells discount tickets for performances happening all across the Lincoln Center campus. The atrium has more to offer than just tickets. We produce free weekly performances. Folks can come in and talk to one of our performing arts docents who are experts on Lincoln Center's programming. You can take a guided tour of Lincoln Center, or you can simply enjoy the atrium's other amenities like free Wi-Fi. So stop by and experience this one-of-a-kind space for yourself. The David Rubenstein Atrium, it's right across the street from Lincoln Center.
Outside on Lincoln Center Plaza, it's the Metropolitan Opera's free outdoor summer HD festival, an extravaganza of divas, arios, and librettos, showcasing the best of the Met's award-winning live in HD opera series. On the roof garden of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, they're calling this Cloud City.
The exhibition Tomás Saraceno on the Roof, Cloud City, features the site-specific work of young artist Tomás Saraceno. It is made specifically for this site, looking out over Central Park and the dramatic Manhattan backdrop beyond.
And don't forget to wear rubber-soled shoes if you want to climb to the top. Up at the New York Botanical Gardens in the Bronx, they have reconstructed Monet's famous garden, Giverny, one rose, one lily at a time, and you can also see two rare Monet floral paintings. One has never been shown in the U.S. But it's all about spiders. At the Museum of Natural History, get up close and personal with this amazing world of arachnids. See the live tarantulas, scorpions, and even a black widow. Then visit Creatures of Light. See larger-than-life models with intricate details as you explore the incredible variety of glowing animals on Earth. And don't forget the world-famous dinosaur halls and the beloved blue whale in the Milstein Hall of Ocean Life. Next door, visit the Hayden Planetarium, explore the life and death of the stars in our night sky, all narrated by Whoopi Goldberg. Downtown, the new museum has an intersection of art and technology in this new exhibit.
Ghost in the Machine explores the dreams and nightmares of technology as expressed by a number of artists, writers, and visionaries. This exhibition brings together works from over 70 international figures who have attempted to visualize the shifts in technology and its imagery, and in doing so, it outlines a complex journey from the mechanical to the optical to the virtual. The exhibition is conceived like a cabinet of curiosities, incorporating objects and artworks that are linked together by a web of references, kinships, and elective affinities. The works are assembled across a variety of media to form a prehistory of the digital age. Ghosts in the Machine is on view at the new museum through September 30th. Pictures from the Moon presents a unique and little-known episode in contemporary art, the creation of holograms by some of the best-known artists of the last 50 years. Pictures from the Moon features holograms by Louise Bourgeois, Chuck Close, Bruce Nauman, Eric Orr, Ed Ruscha, and James Turrell. The exhibition is on view at the new museum through September 30th.
While open all year long from 10 to 8 in Lower Manhattan, the 9/11 Memorial has reimagined the landscape right in the heart of the rebuilt World Trade Center.
Visitors who come to the 9/11 Memorial will see a place that has been transformed into a place of beauty and a place of remembrance. We want every single visitor from around this country and around the world to come visit the 9/11 Memorial. We have visitor service guides who can explain what is happening and what they're seeing. We have a commemorative guide that we offer free to every single visitor, and we have electronic directories for visitors to use. After visitors see the memorial, they'll exit off the plaza and they can come to our visitor center where they'll see artifacts that will be in the 9/11 Museum when we open at night. It's a place where the light shines up through these pools, a place that everyone should come see. All visitors have to do is go to our website. The website is 911memorial.org. Pick a date, pick a time, and print out a free pass.
Hi, I'm Erica Petrini, and today I'm on a hunt for authentic Austrian cuisine. So today we're in Soho at the Swarovski Crystallized store. Are you confused? I'm not. Today we're dining at Café Cristal. So Kurt, for those of us that don't know who you are, can you tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you here to New York City?
Well, I'm almost here since 20 years.
Every element of this restaurant is art, and the food is no different.
I think when you look at wonderful art, then you should also have good food. And if you do the classics well, you can build creativity on top of it, but never forget the classics. You know, it's like, it's a little bit classical music and it's a little bit rock and roll.
I like that. Classic meets rock and roll. I'm ready to start eating. Will you sit with me for a bit?
I'm more than happy to do so.
Great, let's get started. You know I'm just asking you questions so I can continue to eat, right? I'm going to sip and then eat my strawberry rhubarb panna cotta. But you better get going. You're in New York City and the dining options are endless. Today we're here at Kutcher's Tribeca, a modern upscale Jewish American bistro. What does that mean? It means grandma's specialties taken up a notch. It means pastrami, made fresh in-house. I don't know about you, but I'm getting hungry. Let's go taste some food. I'm here with Zach Kutcher. He's the owner and general manager here at Kutcher's Tribeca. I liked how you described your cuisine here.
I would call it a modern Jewish American bistro. And how could you take a staple ingredient and just make it in a phenomenal way?
And let's just talk about the ambiance. This place is so cool.
I wanted to create a restaurant that was simultaneously elegant and comfortable and just a fun place to hang out in.
So tell us about the skirt steak.
Sure, the skirt steak is our most popular item here. It's a prime piece of meat. It's marinated with sugar and salt that really brings out the sweetness of the meat. We serve it, with schmaltz fried onions on top and some braised greens on the bottom, which are like kale, mustard greens, and Swiss chard. and it all just works together.
That is so good. You can tell this is good quality meat. I'm gonna talk with my mouth full.
That's our pastrami Reuben, which is probably one of our most popular sandwiches, where we make the pastrami in-house each day.
That was heaven. Thank you so much for having me. I know you're busy and you have to go, but I'm gonna enjoy some dessert by myself if you don't mind.
I don't. Well,
I'm gonna
thank
stick
you.
around. Thank you.
If all that eating makes you thirsty, stop in at one of Heartland Brewery's 7 Manhattan locations for the best taps in town.
I'm going in.
With taps that change every season, you can toast the town with tastes from fall flavors to summer sips.
Cheers.
At Zoe, it's all about cutting-edge yet familiar American cuisine.
Zoe is a new American restaurant that takes its influence from around the world, but its focus is New York American food. One dish that people really love to come to the restaurant for is our pancake and fried chicken. At lunchtime, and only at lunchtime, we pair our fried chicken and our famous blueberry buttermilk pancake together. So our lucky lunch guests are the only ones who can have both our fried chicken dish and our pancake dish on the same plate. We love cocktails here at Zoe. So we have a very unique spin on the classics. We also do Prohibition-era drinks, which are, classic cocktails.
If you're looking for a great French brasserie right in the heart of Times Square, the Buzz loves Maison. It's one of the few restaurants with an outdoor garden in Midtown Manhattan, making it the perfect spot for a rendezvous. Maison serves classic bistro fare like fluffy omelets, steak frites, and grilled Atlantic salmon. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so it's around-the-clock joie de vivre at Maison.
Where's this fish from? What is this? Give me a bigger fish. Look how beautiful these dry scallops are.
It's 3 a.m. and Andrew Silverman, the Sultan of Seafood and owner of City Lobster, is fishing for the freshest.
Our credo is everything should be dock to door, coming out of the freshest quality. This is where fresh is, coming from waters all over the world.
Hours later, it's here, City Lobster, near the heart of Times Square.
This is one of our most popular dishes. It's a very visual dish. We are City Lobster, so this is, we try to specialize in some lobster dishes.
They're also known for their signature Maine lobster roll, pan-seared jumbo sea scallops, and the New England Down East lobster bait. Other local favorites? Their jumbo lump Maryland crab cakes and barbecue glazed center-cut swordfish. Whether you're out on the town for a Broadway show or another special affair, City Lobster is a great spot. Surf and Turf is the signature of Ben & Jack's Steakhouse.
Here at Ben & Jack's Steakhouse, we specialize in aged prime beef as well as fresh quality seafood. What distinguishes us from other steakhouses is the quality of the beef. What we have over here is one of our porterhouses. We want to create an experience that will be forever etched in their memories as the best steakhouse in New York City and keep them coming back for that slice of heaven.
Benvenuti a ST26 Restaurant and Wine Bar. We hope to see you soon. ST26 is a very exciting restaurant. It's very sexy, it's very fun, it's very contemporary Italian. We love for our customers to feel like when they walk into ST26 that they're walking into our home. Our menu is truly authentically Italian. We import everything we can from Italy.
We try to provide the best Italian food in the city. The most requested dishes is the uova in raviolo, and is a soft egg yolk filled raviolo served with Parmesan cheese and truffle butter.
People should come to ST26 because we are the best authentic Italian restaurant in the city.
In fact, the West Side is full of great places for the whole family, including one of the most hallowed eating grounds in all of New York, the Delicatessen. Up first, the famous Roxy Delicatessen in Times Square is a 3-story star hangout, and like their sandwiches, it's supersized. Try the corned beef and pastrami stack sandwich or a steak or smoked fish platter. A few blocks uptown on 7th Avenue and 48th is Maxie's Delicatessen. The same overstuffed sandwiches and enormous servings of mouth-watering deli, not to mention 10 different kinds of what is rumored to be New York's best cheesecake. And if you're still hungry for more gargantuan deli delights, you can't miss New York's staple Banache at 55th Street and 7th Avenue. Delectable sandwiches, soups, salads, and desserts, all served in a true New York City flair.
So there you have it. That's the best of the New York dining scene. For more of me, you can go to ericavitrini.tv, and don't forget to follow Citybuzz on Facebook and Twitter.
I'm an unknown individual in an unattended car. Hey, welcome to Chicago or wherever you are. New York to London, Barcelona to Berlin, Sacramento, California, we are leaving again.
Hi, I'm Christine Cameron from My Style Pill. When it's time to purchase a new watch or some amazing jewelry, come on over to Wempe on 5th Avenue from everything from selection to service.
So tell me, what makes shopping here so unique?
Well, Wempe is a very unique place because we are a family-owned business and we carry the best brands in the world of watches and jewelry, from Rolex and Cartier, Patek Philippe, Breguet, Lange & Söhne, Breitling. We really have the customer's best interests at heart. We don't really care so much of how much you spend. We really care that you leave happy and tell others about your experience. You know, I always say if the world will be like Wempe, it will be a better place. Everybody gets along well, we work hand in hand, and you feel the harmony when you come in. It's really fun to shop here.
Well, I spent some more time here looking at watches and jewelry. Check out our other great city picks.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm so excited to be standing here right now with Laura Wills, the owner of Screaming Mimi's, the wonderful vintage shop, and I have to say it's such an honor. So who would you say is your typical client that comes in? Are there a lot of tourists?
You know, everyone from fashion designers to costume designers, tons of tourists. They love us. We're sort of a destination for them, to students, to fashion people. So we kind of like run the gamut. We like to think we have something for everybody. The whole concept of Screaming Mimi's, now you can tell by the name, is that we're a very affordable, fun store. So you can find something here from $28 to, I mean, we have a designer penthouse that would be up to hundreds of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But our main focus is definitely fun, wearable clothing.
I saw a little dress that reminded me of when I was 14, and it was very My So-Called Life. Well, we've talked about all the different types of people that are coming into the store, whether they're tourists or they're locals. Do you have any celebrity names that you can share with us?
We do. I would say everyone from actresses Anne Hathaway, Chloe Sevigny, singers Florence Welch, Strokes, to designers Marc Jacobs. It's like you never know who you're going to run into at Screaming Mimi's.
Wow, that's exciting. They definitely need to come back more often. No, we're not in Paris, sadly. It's still New York on Madison Avenue. But I'm about to walk into the Perrin Boutique. Amazing accessories and bags. Definitely a bag girl, so this is going to be very dangerous. We are here today with Michelle Perrin, and we would love to talk to you a little bit about your store.
We're kind of reinventing the brand and coming up with a wider collection of leather products, you know, covering gloves, but also bags, sunglasses, and other leather accessories.
Could you tell us pick out maybe a couple pieces that are the most iconic bags in the store?
With the ball bag is definitely the most iconic interpretation of our brand. It's a real piece of art. It just took us like a couple of years to really perfect. And also, you know, I think the Martha bag. This is my bag, so it could be man or woman. It's really a clutch. It could be, you know, carried like this, or carried like this. We actually even have a strap system that you can actually put on the shoulder. It's very versatile. Those are elements of our collection, but of course, you know, as you said, you know, we have other clutches.
What kind of clientele do you see comes through?
I think that women with a sense of sophistication, elegance, and style are definitely attracted.
Elegance.
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 Yeah.
Such amazing bags. Decisions.
We're a rock and roll inspired clothing label and shop. Customers can come in and order a leather jacket. They look at our swatch book, they pick their own leather, their own lining, their own zippers, hardware, all the trimmings, add pockets, whatever they want, they can get.
The cool thing about our store really is there's not that many cool rock and roll stores. Like our stuff, you can find stuff that's vintage or new.
Some of my favorite pieces at the cast are probably some of the girl stuff. Our women's line for the cast is called Bitch Club, so all our women's leathers have embroidered Bitch Club patches on the inside. We have a bunch of rock and roll punk rock t-shirts that we screen print ourselves. Our inspiration for the cast is the music we listen to. We really just try to keep the spirit of downtown New York rock and roll alive, you know?
So now you've shopped till you drop. Now pamper yourself here. Salon AKS is a favorite of New York City's high-powered and high-styled.
We have a lot of clients who will see a celebrity on television or in a movie and say, I want that hair. So one of our biggest tools at the moment is using our iPads as a consultation tool, so it's very easy access.
Trends start at Salon AKS. One of the biggest trends in hair color this season is red. When people want to have the warmth of the red, I just paint in certain pieces of the red, incorporating that into their either brunette hair or their blonde hair. We were one of the first salons in New York City to have the lacio treatment. A lacio treatment takes frizz and makes it straighter but not flat. And we have an eyebrow specialist that not only shapes your eyebrows, she'll color them for you. We want you to leave Salon AKS feeling like it was your best New York experience.
That's it for this month's Citybuzz shopping picks. I'm Christine Cameron. Check me out on mystylepill.com and make sure to follow Citybuzz on Facebook and Twitter.
You're never gonna love me, so what's the use? What's the point in playing a game you're gonna lose? What's the point in saying you love me like a...
Hi, I'm Thomas Farley, host of NewYorkInsider.tv and nightlife correspondent for Citybuzz. Well, if you're feeling like your social life is on a bit of a treadmill lately, we've got the place for you. Mix a little bit of disco, a little bit of treadmill, and even some shots, and you've got a place called Barry's Boot Camp. Let's check it out. We are inside Barry's Boot Camp with Barry.
Hi, Tom. It's so nice to be here. It is MJ night here.
On Saturdays, what happens?
This whole big thing, I'll tell you right now, was Joey's idea. He thought, let's do something fun on Saturday night. And he's like, a dance party. I mean, the whole thing is sort of like a dance atmosphere anyway, with the red lights and all that. And he kind of said, let's take it to the next level. Let's have, like, you know, protein drinks and shot glasses. Let's get a DJ. Let's get a theme.
Tell us a little bit about this concept. We in New York have been waiting a decade.
We call it the best workout in the world, and we say it for a reason. We work, all of us work to keep that the truth. A treadmill workout that is really varied, that keeps you interested and keeps you moving. And then you got the floor. And the floor is going to be consisting of free weights and resistance training and using your body weight.
And I have to say, the people who take your class seem all not to have an ounce of flab, so I guess they've been taking your classes for a while.
It's working.
I want to say I'm a runner, and that was one of the best workouts I've had in a very long time. Classes here are $32, worth every penny, and the class is actually a favorite of celebrities from Jake Gyllenhaal to Kim Kardashian, and I can see why. There are a few other things to do in New York City besides exercise, as we all know. Here are a few of our favorite picks for you now. And tonight we've come to the Lower East Side to a brand new spot called the Top Hops Beer Shop. If you are a beer fan, you are in for a treat. They've got over 750 bottles, both for purchase and for sampling at the bar. Let's go check it out. So one of the things I really like here is that you've got a flat pricing policy at the bar.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, we want to make beer as accessible to people as possible. So instead of doing a tiered pricing, we keep all of our drafts priced at $6.50. You don't really have to feel like you need to shell out more for something that you might not be too sure about. So that's why we do our flights. We do 4-ounce pours of any beers on draft that you'd like to try.
And you've got beers from how many different countries?
Right now we have over 30 different countries, I believe, offered.
And a big focus on local beers as well.
Oh, of course. We always have about 4 to 5 different drafts right from the area, or even somewhere over in New Jersey. We're not too partial about that either.
Fantastic. Well, Eric, there are so many options here. I think if we're going to do any shopping and sampling, we better get started.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
One, just in case. One down. Success! I'm ready to party. We are in the Big Bang Theater in the Hayden Sphere with Luz Montez, who is the producer of One Step Beyond. Tell us a little bit about that music. People think of a museum, they're not thinking like massive rave DJ party, but wow!
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. It's sort of taken on a life of its own. We're in our 5th year. We have everything from hip hop to turntable artists to what tonight we got Brazilian, drums banging down there. It's just become this incredibly great party.
And the tickets are very reasonable.
$25. $25 gets you into the party, a night of fabulous, unique party space, and a return visit to the museum, and plus the show here in the Big Bang. But so many people will come up and say, I haven't been here since I was a kid. And to bring them in again for another really fun event, and with a return ticket, they come back, they bring their nieces and nephews. It's just a chance to bring in a new audience that hasn't been here.
Fantastic. Well, we can't wait to do some dancing and check it all out.
Right, have a great time.
Thank you, Luz.
Thank you.
We've come to Rare View. This is a rooftop lounge in Chelsea where, as the name implies, the views are pretty spectacular. So, we hear, are the cocktails. Thank you. We're here with Doug Boxer, who's one of the owners of Rare View. Doug, welcome to Citybuzz.
Thank you very much for having me here on this beautiful, beautiful evening.
What's your favorite view from the vantage point up here?
Well, the best view by far is when the guests come off of the elevator and look right at the Empire State Building. It's a pretty cool sight. And people have actually proposed on this roof, very rooftop.
I can imagine, it's very romantic.
It is romantic.
Now, to give them a little bit of liquid courage, I know you've got a full slate of cocktails up here. Tell us a little bit about some of the specialty cocktails you offer.
Yeah, well, we have a rare fashion cocktail. It is mixed with gin, a cucumber, a touch of lime juice, and it's fabulous.
Now, downstairs, I know you have Rare, the restaurant. You do a little bit of the menu up here. Tell us about some of the offerings you have here.
The best seller by far are the mini hamburgers, as well as the ribeye beef nachos.
And tell us a little bit about the typical clientele. What's the vibe?
The vibe is very chill, I would say. We are a more relaxed, laid back, less pretentious nighttime alternative.
If I'm going to check out any of those nightlife options, I need a bit of fuel and definitely a shower. For more of me, check out NewYorkInsider.tv, and don't forget to follow Citybuzz on Facebook and Twitter.
There's still that energy at 5 to 8 when you running in from wherever you were that day, and you get your coat off and you sit down for 2 hours. You're going to see nothing but entertainment and listen to cell phones. Nothing like it.
I'm Jeffrey Lyons, and I've been reviewing Broadway shows for 40 years. Times Square is better known as the crossroads of the world, and also the center of the American theatrical experience. You have to see Broadway, and here are some shows you shouldn't miss.
Don't miss the performance of a lifetime. Audra McDonald in The Gershwins' Porgy and Bess. This sensational new production is Broadway's Tony Award-winning Best Musical Revival, with a must-see performance that earned Audra McDonald her record-tying 5th Tony. The great songs, the great performances, the great Gershwin masterpiece. Porgy and Bess. Visit Ticketmaster.com.
Sybil Shepherd, John Stamos, Kristen Davis, and Elizabeth Ashley. Join Tony winners James Earl Jones and John Larroquette in Gore Vidal's The Best Man. It's Broadway's Red, White, and Blue must-see, a knockdown hit. The most fun you'll have on Broadway this season. Buy your tickets now for Broadway's Best Cast and Gore Vidal's The Best Man. On Broadway now through September 9th only. Visit telecharge.com today.
Winner of the Tony Award for Best Original Score and Best Choreography, Newsies is the new Disney musical. It's about an unlikely band of underdogs who take on the biggest names in New York publishing in a remarkable fight for justice and fair pay. With a breakout cast and the best singing and dancing on Broadway, Newsies has quickly become the talk of the town. Audiences and critics alike are calling it something worth singing about. Don't miss Newsies. It's at the Nederlander Theater. Mamma Mia is that rare smash hit, which has outlived its hugely popular movie version. An enchanting tale of love, laughter, and friendship as told through ABBA's greatest hits of the 70s. It's a guaranteed get-happy hit audiences can't seem to get enough of.
I have to say, there's something magical about it, about Mamma Mia. Once you've done the show, it's a family.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
One of the most successful new musicals of the last decade, Mary Poppins will wow you with its high energy, fantastic dancing, unforgettable songs, and spectacular sets and costumes. Where else, after all, can you see a nanny fly to the stars and a chimney sweep tap dance upside down on the ceiling?
Mary Poppins is a character who has it all together. So I think before, I try and make sure that I have it all together as much as possible, physically, mentally, emotionally.
See what people are raving about at marypoppins.com. More than 50 million theatergoers worldwide agree that The Lion King sets the gold standard for excellence and innovation on Broadway. I know. I was there opening night, and I'll never forget it.
I've never been a part of a show that makes people so incredibly happy. And that is pretty spectacular.
It's truly a one-of-a-kind experience, which must be seen to be believed. There's no better place to see this landmark entertainment event than at Times Square, the place where it all began. This spectacular musical is sure to inspire you. Visit lionking.com. Now, there are love stories which inspire, love stories which last through the ages. But only one love story has managed to captivate audiences worldwide like this. The Phantom of the Opera, the longest-running musical in Broadway history, period. The storied romance between a young soprano and the mysterious phantom of the Paris Opera House comes to life on stage. Experience the passion and the magic for yourself. Now playing at the Majestic Theater.
And listen to the music of the night.
People of all ages agree that Blue Man Group is an exciting and outrageous experience. And the wildly popular show has just been updated at the Astor Place Theater. Signature moments combined with amazing pieces for an explosive evening of entertainment.
So much to see, so little time. Here's some tips from our sleep expert to keep you up and at 'em.
So your body has an intrinsic rhythm, the brain. It's there when you're born. It's when you're created with it. So going west is easy. You get there typically in the morning. You have that day, and you're right in sync with the lifestyle. It's coming back that's difficult. You frequently going east will need a sleep aid the first 2 or 3 nights. So over-the-counter sleep aids can be helpful. Biologically, sleep is needed for life. More sleep, less food. That's a good start right there. If you sleep well, if you actually factor in quality sleep, you'll enjoy your daytimes to a much greater degree.
Here's what you need to know. Traveling east can cause sleeplessness. Eat less, sleep more. And don't be afraid to use a sleep aid if you need one. Our pick, ZQuil. Now that's something for you to sleep on.
So that's the Citybuzz for this month. For more insiders' tips and city hotspots, go to citybuzz.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.